I didn't see you come in. Welcome, children. I'm Chet for Brains for Local Media in Green Spring, West Virginia. And this is a merry season and a merry holiday time for everyone. Whether you celebrate Christmas or not, it's a joyous time of the year to celebrate love and friendship with your families. And that's exactly what I'm going to do with my family here at Local Media, you, the viewers. I'm going to tell you a tale that my Granny Greta told me when I was a child. 'Twas the night before Christmas, when all through the haunted house, not a creature was stirring, not even Petey Mouse. The stockings were hung by the fireplace with care, in hopes that Sandy Claus would soon be there. Sandra and Justin were all snug in their beds, while visions of HauntCon danced in their heads. And Stan with his snow eyebrow and I with my mic had just settled our brains for a long winter's night. When out of the yard there arose such a clatter, I sprang from my bed to see what was the matter. Away to the window I ran like a shade, tore open the windows and held out my blade. The moon on the breast of the new-fallen snow gave a luster of midday to objects below, when what to my wandering eyes did appear but a miniature sleigh and 8 tiny reindeer. When a little old driver with a big mighty call, I knew in a moment that he must be Sandy Claus. More rapid than eagles his courses they came, and he whistled and shouted and called them by name. Now Dasher, now Dancer, now Prancer and Vixen, on Comet, on Cupid, on Donner and Blitzen, to the top of the porch, to the top of the wall, now dash away, dash away, dash away all. As leaves that before the wild hurricane fly, when they met with an obstacle, mount to the sky, so up to the housetop their coursers they flew, with the sleigh full of toys and Sandy Claus too. And then in a twinkling I heard on the roof the prancing and pawing of each little hoof. As I drew in my head and was turning around, down the chimney Sandy Claus came with a bound. He was dressed in all red from his head to his foot. His clothes were all tarnished with ashes and soot. A bundle of toys he had flung on his back, and he looked like a giant potato sack. His eyes how they twinkled, his dimples how merry, his cheeks were like roses, his nose is a cherry. His droll little mouth was drawn up in a bow, and the beard on his chin was as white as the snow. The stump of a pipe he held tight in his teeth, and the smoke it encircled his head like a wreath. He had a broad face and a big round belly that shook when he laughed like a bowl full of jelly. He was chubby and plump, he may have eaten an elf, and I laughed when I saw him because I couldn't help myself. A wink of his eye and a twist of his head soon gave me to know I had nothing to dread. He spoke not a word, but went straight to his work, and filled all the stockings, then turned with a jerk, and laying his finger aside of his nose, and giving a nod up the chimney he rose. He sprang to his sleigh, to his team gave a whistle, and away they all flew like the down of a thistle. But I heard him exclaim as they drove out of sight, "Merry Christmas to all, and to all a good night." Ladies and gentlemen, I'm Chet for Brains for Local Media.